We made a break.
So that we will not be like crying while making this. Although
because...
I feel like every time I feel like we start talking about Mob, sometimes when it's an emotional episode, like after this and after the episode with Dimple, like I feel like every time I just start speaking, it's like the emotions come flooding back in. Like immediately my eyes are watering again. Like we were talking for like half an hour, we're fine. But I am overwhelmed by just how beautiful this was. Like I knew it was gonna be beautiful. There was like no question about how this was gonna be the most kind episode that you could possibly get, and yet somehow it was even more that. I
mean, this was exactly what I expected to happen. Yeah. Except the Dimple part. Honestly, that part took me off guard. Let me just tell you, I was fucking shocked. Honestly, did not expect that to happen, especially because Dimple had a great ending.
I spent so much time crying over you. How dare you? All of my tears were wasted. I'm kidding, they weren't wasted, but just like bringing Dimple back, just another example of how this show's purpose is just to be good. It's just to be kind.
Yeah.
And I think someone said, I think I read like in this season or something, I think there was a comment that said that there was like an interview with one who is who's the creator of the manga, who said like his whole point with Mob Psycho 100 is just to make something kind.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
So cute.
I love that he just wanted to make something kind.
Honestly.
And he did it. Like I can't
and
imagine.
He did it perfectly, in my opinion, from start to finish, except first three episodes. He did a bit slower in the beginning. But immediately after that, everything he wrote, it was fucking perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Just loved everything about it. And it ended, I mean, the only way this show could end.
It's like how just all the positive qualities that he has as a person, and everyone accepted him, and everyone treated him with kindness, and like he also treated people with kindness because of that. It is the most beautiful message that you can give, and I think this is a really like a coming of age story. And like if you ask me like a show that I would tell people to watch to sort of grow and heal, like I would say this is not only for like, it would be great if like, let's say even younger people watch it while growing up and while you're going through these phases, but like even when you're a grown up, like Reagan is, like you still don't know what you're doing. Like you question yourself and you're not quite sure what you're doing. Like I don't think that necessarily stops.
And I think many people would really relate to that, no matter of how what age they are.
Yes, and I just think
it's just a human story. It's so fucking beautiful.
And so I think this show more than any other show, I would tell people to watch to kind of get that self-healing maybe, and to learn something from it, because I think there's a lot to learn from Mob, who at the beginning was very like secluded and didn't have a lot of friends and didn't want to speak to people and didn't want to show his emotions and was very afraid of his abilities and was very shy and everything. And then he started like putting himself out there, and like he started having friends, and he met so many people who have helped him to be the person that he is today.
Influenced him so much.
Yeah, and like he has changed so much. Just like I was watching him, he is now on the self-improvement club. He is, what do you call it? Like not vice, but like the second one in charge. I don't know what that position is called.
I mean, the last 5 minutes,
he is talking to the people, you know, he is talking to the rest of the body improvement club, and he is speaking confidently, and Mob cannot usually speak in a group of people. Like we know this from Mob, like he freezes, and now he's just speaking confidently. He's like, let's all just support each other and help each other, and we can get through all of this. The fucking growth and the fucking beauty, I think everyone would benefit from just watching this show. Like I don't know, this was beautiful.
Most beautiful shows
I don't know what to tell you. I loved it. I'm very grateful that one wanted to just make a show that focuses on that, because like again, Mob had powers. We had the episode where he uses powers. That was such an unimportant part.
At
like,
the end of the day,
that was such an important, like his abilities or whatever. That was never at the forefront of the show. Like even when he is fighting people with his powers, he doesn't even defeat them using his powers. It's again that approach of speaking to people.
It was always like
and
that.
Approaching them as humans and like being willing to give them another chance. That always helped people. It was never about powers.
We should have known since the first time we met Tero.
Yeah. Oh my God, literally.
Literally, it was all that should have told us everything about.
Presentation. Like Tero was also very much struggling. Everything was just like so happy. Everyone like wished him a happy birthday, and then we got to go to the most beautiful shot of Mob just smiling, just laughing without any worries.
He looked so older, in my opinion.
So
you can
older.
see the difference. Like when we would play the first episode, I would be so fucking shocked right now when I would play the first episode of first season. Like that's completely different person.
Yeah.
Like, he was completely different person back then.
Yeah.
And he'll learn so much.
Yeah.
In this past
and like
year.
The way that he is laughing, we have never seen him laugh like that. Like usually, he's sometimes smiling, but there's always something behind that smile because like he never, I guess, he never dealt with that thing within himself, and now he has, and so now he can just like laugh freely.
Yeah.
And like that was the most beautiful shot, and just like to end it on that, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I will just forever be thankful that this won the poll.
No, honestly,
I will forever be thankful because like it healed a part of me as well.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like I was so happy.
The part
throughout
that didn't know it was broken.
Literally, I was just like so happy throughout this.
Yeah.
I just felt so loved watching this.
Yeah.
It just felt beautiful, and so I am so thankful that you finally gave us a fucking break.
So maybe
all
keep
the
being
things.
this kind because we're gonna post the poll now,
Yeah.
So have that in mind.
Have that in mind. Okay.
When you see maybe some kinder shows and maybe some less kind shows, you choose the kinder ones,
Give us a break because the things that we are watching now, I would not describe them as kind. Like yes.
I mean, we watched worse shows than these ones.
Oh, we watched more difficult shows.
Yeah, but...
We watched more difficult shows.
But have in mind that, like, we like kindness.
Yes. And I like even when there's no kindness, but like, for example, Vinland right now that we're watching and like Attack on Titan, they're like very heavy and very like awful things are happening all around. But like the general point of it is based in love.
No.
No, I'm not speaking for like now the show. Like we have that, but like I love those shows and appreciate those shows.
I'm fine with that. I adore. The most important part of the show that's gonna stay with you is the message that it says.
Yeah.
But like I don't want another Attack on Titan.
Well, it's very
At
difficult to get
now,
through it now. No, we have it in the form of like Vinland. It's like the closest thing.
It is, but I think Attack on Titan was.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan was.
Can't even compare to me.
I don't know. Attack on Titan just hit me out of fucking nowhere. Like I thought it was gonna be great. I didn't think I was gonna get so. Like this is still my background of my phone. Like I can't messages. Still, like this is still my background. I am forever affected by the show. I could deal with some more kindness.
Yeah.
And less pain.
Yeah.
Less pain. So keep that in mind because we're losing this. We're losing the light. So just give us more light. Not in terms of Death Note.